Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Clueless Estate Trading Frank. Should be seeing the screens in the back and listening to my lovely voice. It's approximately 8:26 p.m. on an extremely cold and stormy winter evening here on the New Jersey waterfront overlooking New York City. Session will be recorded and uploaded to the Clueless Estate Trading YouTube channel, where you can review past videos, listen to my track record, and most importantly for new members, you should be looking at the new member introductory videos. That's a category, that's a playlist that's on there, and listen to some of the more recent member navigation videos so you guys know what exactly we're doing. We're a very technical service. We'll talk about it a little bit tonight. Full disclosure, this is purely for financial education and not for any solicitation or advice. On that note, we shall begin. Let's take a quick roll call. We have Amin, we have Dan Peterson, we have PB, and we have TL, Todd Lally. Everyone on board?
Yep.
Okay, good. So let me start off by putting out a little meme of a ninja, because this is the reality of what markets do. If you're not, Clueless Estate Trading is an extremely precise, which has been proven over and over and over again since we began the service, on a request by many followers on StockTwits. I really didn't want to start the service, to be honest with you. I'm very happy with my own trading and my own family trading book. But the service has been a great satisfaction to me. I've met great people. Some of them are here. And it's been a very, very rewarding experience. It's been a lot of hard work. But very importantly, what we try to do here at Clueless Estate Trading, and this is not a marketing pitch, this is the real news, or the real facts. Real facts is actually an oxymoron, because facts are always real. Is we try to game the market and stocks based on technical, what I call tactical charts. And when we follow charts and we know a little bit about the fundamental basis of those companies, and I know a lot because I come from a Wall Street background where I was on the analytical end and then on the sales end, on the portfolio management side. Trust me, I can give you a fundamental analysis on a particular company, but that's not my job. I realized over the years that technicals precede fundamentals. What does that mean? It simply means that charts will show you the way of what is going on. Now, is it a simple 1 + 1 = 2? Absolutely not. But you will have more accuracy, which translates into higher and powerful profits that we keep on delivering day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, in between losses that we take. Because the game of trading is not about winning every single time. It's about losing less and winning 5 times more. That is how a trader, an investor, has to think about financial markets. I saw a title on what do you call it? One of those headlines on one of the stock traders. It goes, "My first rule is never to lose." Like, what the heck are you talking about? In life, you have to lose to win a lot. That is a novice, amateur, immature statement. You have to lose sometimes, but you need to turn around and attack to win 5 times, 6 times, 10 times more. That's what we do at Clueless Aid Trading. So this thing here, when I said trade alert, this was put like months ago. This was March of 2017. Whoa, we're a lot younger in March of 2017, right? So were so many of our stocks that we were buying in March of 2017. Active traders not monitoring tactical charts tend to get ambushed by algorithmic high-frequency trading black box programs. What's a black box? It's a high, powerful computer running to decimate you. Algo high-frequency trading programs has only one mission statement, and that is to take out retail traders, emotional MOHTR traders, that's monkey on a hot tin roof, which simply means you're jumping on every little, oh, I'm down 30 cents. Oh, look at my P&L. It's down, 30 bucks, 300 bucks. So I got to just get out of it. Keep on thinking like that. And I can assure you that I put out a couple of times in the new year, this year, the death, and I don't mean in a drastic way, but the demise of the retail emotional monkey on a hot tin roof, price chasing, up and down type of trader. That's it. 2018 will kill anybody who is thinking like that. I've always tried to stress the point. Okay? I've always tried to stress the point that you have to, when you're getting into a trade, and that's the best part of my service. I'm not just giving you a trade. I'm showing you the visual representation in the form of a highly precise technical chart that is drawn to that is structured, that is bought, that is measured, price levels put in place. I even put little fat arrows, green and white. Red. White and red, or green and red, whatever. I believe a child sometimes can just trade off my charts, because children, in a way, are a lot smarter than adults, because adults are generally, myself included, are idiots. So I even put those arrows in there. What more can I do? So the resistance, support levels, the pivots where things are going to bounce up from or fall down from or pull back from, they're all there in place. There's a lot of other stuff on my charts too. And for that, very simply, like I keep on saying, you have to listen to my webinars. You have to go and for new members, listen to the new member introductory videos. And for people who really want to make money, not like scalp 300 bucks a day, but make thousands a day with a limited amount of trading capital. When you're delivering 100, 200, 500, 1000% type of returns that I do through my hard work to help all of you guys, then you need to get to that next stage. And that requires what we call at Clueless Aid Trading ACS, Advanced Coaching Sessions. Few bucks, get the 5-pack session. You tell me if that makes a difference to your trading immediately, not like 5 months down the road. Is that a marketing pitch? No. Is that a really good, helpful pitch? Yes. So try doing that. The link has been posted on my real-time Twitter feed, even tonight. And feel free to do so. I work with people on scheduled times, mostly on weekends, and sometimes on weeknights too, after the market closes. My goal is before I get into the nitty gritty of what we're talking about tonight. My goal is that this ninja, okay, is not the one who bankrupts you. We have had attrition, guys, like doing stupid things, like totally like following prices, not looking at my charts, just looking at the alerts and not looking at the charts. Like, boom, there are 90% of our members are trading off iPhones, iPads, their desktops at work, full-time jobs, real people, not on welfare. Okay? Because you know me, I'm a hardcore capitalist, Republican, the real type. Okay? We don't believe in welfare. We don't believe in trader welfare. Put in your efforts and you shall receive the rewards. And nothing excites traders more than making money. And if you don't make the money, you're going to drop out. You're going to blame the market. You're going to blame me. You're going to blame Trump. You're going to blame everything around you. And that is a losing game. Don't do it. It's not worth it. This is a beautiful business. I mean, it is a beautiful business, guys. You can make more than you could ever imagine. You can make $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a day. Not every day. Or more. Or less. But you can do it. Think about the numbers. Look, we're not born. I don't know who my members are, but I'm not born out of royalty. I'm a very educated guy. My parents were doctors. They came from, low not low income, but let's say low middle income families and reached the top through hard work. We don't have silver spoons and gold spoons stuck down our throats. We don't have money raining down on us. Work for it. And you can do it. Believe me. Make $1,000 a day on average. On average. That means you'll have some losing days, whatever. You can make $3,000 a week. $12,000 a month. Multiplied by 12. That's 144 grand in passive income away from your paychecks that the government takes away. Most of the, between taxes, you're not left with much, okay? Or make $100 a day. You're playing with small money. That's still gonna make like $400 or $500 a week. That's $2 grand. Make yourself happy. Make your wife happy. Make your husband happy. Make your dogs happy. I don't care. Your partner happy or whatever it is. That's the way you look at things, guys. We have a bull market. Get into that in a second. So that's it. These are the people that these are the robotic programs that we decimate every single day. And how do we do it? We do it through tactical charts. We don't, one of our good members here, TL, mentioned to me the other night, you never get scared. No, I never really get scared. Of course I get scared sometimes when I'm upside down. Do I panic? No, because I know my charts. I'm seeing what the downside is. Look what happened last Friday. We're selling off like nuts. We were the only service out there saying, no, not go like buy. We said, get into moderate positions, selective positions, and this and that. And what happened on Tuesday when the 2018 markets opened? We went like this. And we are still going like this. Think for a minute what we do here. We just don't buy the BTFD, buy the FDIP. We buy tactical dips. And boy, do we make money. Do we boast about it big time? We actually don't. Because I have a strict policy in my service. And if you're new members like Dan Peterson and Amin, Dr. Amin, listening, we don't talk about numbers we make, that dollars. There are traders making money that people are making in months. In a day, they're doing it. And I have testimonials to prove it. I got an email from one of my best traders, Brian C., what he did to his account in 2017 and just the first couple of days in 2018. I didn't even put it up there because it's going to make people sick. And he's not like some genius guy and this and that. He just understands what I'm putting out there. And he knows I'm not right every single 15 minutes. But boy, am I right. On that note, let's move into the webinar. Keep in mind, the machines that drive the market, because it's not mom and pop, it's not your neighbor, but the machines that drive the market are not there to be your friend. They're there to decimate you. If you do not follow the charts, you shall be decimated. That'll be the end of your trading career in 2018. That I can tell you. That I can tell you. Okay? So respect it. Be skeptical. You don't always have to listen to what I say. Have your own ideas. There are people here who do their own ideas, and they've been fantastic. Use me as one of the most effective tools that's out there. Maybe some of you have been in other trading services. They're great. There's a lot of smart people out there. I respect a lot of people. But they are not as precise, as real time. I'm putting real time charts out there in the middle of the carnage. Like last Friday, just recent memory. Saying this is what we need to do, this is the level, this is what the slow stochastics are getting down to deep oversold levels, expect a reflex bounce coming through. And if I was right one or two times, okay, understand, I got lucky. I am right so many times, especially of deep oversold levels and panic situations. You gotta believe there's something good going on. So, first of all, let's take a good look. On that note, I wish everybody to participate in what is going on. We are not just about bull markets going nuts. We're not about buying things around 78, 80 bucks and they're at 111 right now. For example, Advanced Auto Parts or one of our biggest winners. Look at that. Were these charts just drawn because I just woke up and said, oh, it's going higher? We were long Advanced Auto Parts in this zone between the 491, 492, 500 level. The frigging thing hit my gap. Look at that. That is the gap. See that thing chart here? You want to learn how to learn the skills? First, go through the free videos that's out there and then immediately sign up for the advanced coaching sessions. Between this and what's going down here, you're making some serious money. Advanced Auto Parts, just in the past couple of days, we were long on the calls on this big hammer, okay, at these levels. And I kept on saying, this baby is going to go to 730, 740. Well, 740 was my mid channel. Took it out, sliced through. Is it all luck? Luck is nothing but a preparation of what is coming. Luck is when you buy a lotto ticket at the 7-Eleven, store. And this move alone, if you put $1,000, you would be up to about 12,000. And if that doesn't wake people up, I don't know. But at the same time, like they say, you can't change people's personality. You can take a horse down to the watering hole, you can't make it drink. And that's what happens with 99% of retail traders. And this baby will pattern completion at 820. Yes, it might take a couple of weeks, might take a month or two, but it's going there. And how the heck do I know it? Because I am a master of reading technical charts, and I'm not going to back away from that. Will it fall here and then pull back and create? You can call this a big cup, a huge cup, a $300 cup, and create a cup where it comes down to 700 again. Absolutely. All of you are going to freak out. Ooh, look at the price. It's down to 700. I will be the one being a buyer, an aggressive buyer. I'm a seller at these levels because nothing goes straight down. This was the big supply point that happened. What is supply point? That's where they got murdered. Investors got murdered. So of course there's going to be selling here. I want the baby to come down to 720. Possibly test the level here at 707, which is 150-day moving average. And I point that out. And that reminds me to remind all my new members, and bring in your friends so they learn the realities of the market, not the garbage they hear out there. I was listening to CNBC is always on, and Bloomberg is always on my TV screens, in between my 14 screens that I have in front of me. They can figure out what's going on. Art Cashin, great guy. I've had drinks with him. Bobby Vance, my old aunt, okay? He's like, oh, I'm not sure. Looks like they all just got excited, like this and that. Like, what the heck is going on? It's fine. The less they know about the precision, tactical, and technical stuff that we do, the better off we are in this small club that we're in, called Clueless Trading. They have no idea why things are going the way they're going. These charts are showing the way. This one red candle, with the stock went from 721 down to 694. Ooh, it's the end of the world. That is an inside day. Inside week. What's an inside week? Where the body of the candle is engulfed. It's still contained within the large bullish engulfing candle. Which reminds me, there's a whole video. I didn't create that. I found it and I put it out there on my Clueless Trading channel called Candle Dynamics. It's brilliant. It's a robotic voice talking about candles. And God damn it, don't take me the wrong way. People who know me, I'm very direct. I'm politically very incorrect, and I can be rude sometimes, and I apologize for that. But it's all for the benefit of all you guys who are soft in the head. So bottom line is that this body of the candle, if you're looking at it from a swing perspective, you didn't need to hold everything. I said it's going to go there. It went straight into the gap on the 4th of December. Lots of wowzers, like yes, and people who were in there, and I was happy. But the minute it hit the gap, that's a gap fill. That's a gap fill from January 16, 2017. The minute you hit that, there is going to be selling because that's where people got hurt. That's called resistance. And I teach the real dynamics of the whole thing, whether it be candles, whether it be the internals, whether how to read 5 different types of indicators. And you guys need to know that. Because if you just want to drive a Hyundai and make scalps and pennies, then don't trade. You want to drive a Lamborghini figuratively speaking, and know how to drive that beast. Or a BMW M6 or a Ferrari, because the average person doesn't know how to drive it. You put an average Joe in that car, they're going to wrap themselves around the tree in the first 10 minutes. Like half of the Chinese guys do when they buy the Lambos. I shouldn't say that. Somebody will say I'm a racist. I'm not. It's a fact. So the point is, if you want to be a real driver and really want to push your P&L up there where it looks good, and you say, I did it of these charts, I did it because I took the trade and I followed and understood what was going on, and nobody understands charts like 100%. I don't even do. But I draw them like a navigational roadmap, like a precision drone attack on terrorists. Okay? And what are the terrorists in the markets? The algo HFT, black box ninjas. Those are the terrorists. They're the ones who are stealing all your money all the time because they know that you're fixated on only one thing, and that is prices. And they know where you're going to panic. That's called artificial intelligence. And those robots know when Joe Schmo is going to panic and get excited. And that's where they're going to hit you. So the next chart we're going to look at is the S&P 500. A chart that I've drawn way back. Not today. Because remember, when as a tactical quant chartist, that's what I am. I can just take back charts on what I've drawn and say, oh, I didn't say that. You know, this ain't politics. Oh, I didn't say that. It's all fake news. This is the real stuff because there's no taking back. And when charts are this accurate, why are we not getting full participation from a good section of the members making the money? It's very simple. Because they're emotionally tied up. I can't change your emotions. I do stupid things at times too. Most of my stupid things I sell a little bit too early. My stupid things are not done out of panic, that's for sure. My stupid things are I don't go all the way to the end with my own charts. I'll be honest with you about that. Because with my type of performance that I'm delivering, you could take a small amount of money and triple and quadruple and quintuple the amount of money. Or at least double it. So here's a chart on the S&P 500 because this is your life at the markets, guys. All right? This is your life in the markets. So Art Cashin and all those people, great people, God bless them. And all those analysts who scratching their head, no, this market can't go higher, it's going to crash or this and that. Look, the market is going to have a correction. It's coming. And this Crucible Trading will be the first one to tell you before it happens. So if you're not signed on with us, you will not know. And if you keep on shorting the market at the wrong time, trust me, the market will make you suffer. Just the way they're making the bears and the idiotic, dogmatic shorts suffer every single day. Every single day. Because just like retail traders, a lot of institutional traders and money managers are price watchers. And what happens to price watchers? Bad things happen. they get screwed. So here's your S&P 500, which is the real story of what's going on. This chart has lots of lines, all very mathematical, because there is a naked chart, and then I structure it. And my structure is what will make you the money. Because you could look at a naked chart without any lines on it, or a clear chart, whatever, and you wouldn't know what the heck you're looking at. So I drew the top of my channel, roughly speaking, is 2748. So do the math. 2748, we close at 2724, roughly. 2748 is another 24 points from here. Yes? So some of you, one of you step up, because many of you have been with me, because some of you have been with me for a while. What's 24 S&P points on Dow points, roughly speaking?
About 100.
About 100. Thank you, PB. About 100 to 120 points. You don't think we can get 100 to 120 points on the Dow Jones Industrial Average by early next week? Because I have a day count, and I'm going to tell you that today, where the markets will have a reasonable top. We're looking at roughly 120 more points on the Dow before things get severely, technically overbought. People get too excited. They're all coming in at the end. And we're going to be sellers, like we are when we get big gap opens. And what do? We sell, and then we re-enter. And on swing trades, which have a long way to move, like the squares of the world and things like that, we stay long. Because there's a heck of a lot of great companies out there which are way off their 52-week highs. And I'm always looking for them and learning you guys on the selective ones that I like. I can cover all, like, frigging whatever there are stocks, 12,000 stocks in the market or more, in all the exchanges. There's enough biotech stocks way off their 52-week highs. There's a whole bunch of mid-level tech stocks that are way off their 52-week highs. They're the ones which are juicy. So on this level here on the S&P 500, it's pretty. I even put the price markers there. Another thing that you guys probably noticed, or some of you who are half focused noticed, that on my and I'm going to pull this in right now, on my highly advanced quad, QUODD, the third platform that I use for my trading, not to put trades in, but for charting, I actually put the prices on it. Did any of you guys notice? And don't feel shy, just say, no, I didn't notice or whatever. On the actual Algo HFT charts, did any of you guys notice this? Did you guys notice? Can somebody speak up? Or no? Yes? Automated price level. So when I'm drawing that neckline breakout of this large cup, okay, the price is automatically put there. The first level of resistance comes in here. The price is already there, populated. The all-time high, ATH, is populated. Start noticing. And that's another point I want to make to all of you, seasoned members and new members. Start looking, not just seeing, but looking carefully at what's in front of you. If you don't focus, and any child can do this. I used to tell my kid, and he was a very smart kid, he still is, freaking financial engineering major, okay, in New York at 19 and a half, and God bless him. He's not a nerd. He's a car freak because we love gasoline-powered cars. I love trading Tesla, but I hate Teslas. We like gasoline. So what my point is, like I used to tell him when he was a kid, always look at the details. The Germans have a saying, the devil is not in the details. The details are what makes the products. And that's why they make some of the finest cars in the world. And so do we, in some cases. So look at the details. So the prices are there for you to see. So you know that if you got in at that 66 level, or even if you got in here at around the 72, 73 level, that's going to be a first sell zone. What's so difficult about that? A trader has to always focus on the prices. I mean, the levels on the charts, sorry. And the fact that nobody noticed that, or maybe did notice and didn't have a chance to say it, it's kind of ridiculous, guys. I'm not here to pander to people's bad habits. I'm here as somewhat of as a trading coach, which I really don't want to be, to be honest with you, unless you're on my ACS program, to just show you some basic stuff. So this chart, whichever way you slice it or dice it, is not showing any signs of technical breakdown whatsoever. I don't care what those guys say and what your head says and then, all that stuff. And I'm just pulling up. Hold on. There you go. So these levels are written in stone. You don't need to pay a Goldman Sachs technical analyst $100,000 to tell you where the markets are going. You're getting it here, and you've been getting it for years since my service was born. And even if we pull back to 26.98, for example, which was the breakout level, right there. I'm sorry, right there. The last one, 2,700, 23 points pullback is roughly about, on a maximum level, you're looking at, I'm sorry, it's 23. It's a conversion of 5 or 6, right? So each S&P points is 5 or 6 Dow points. So 23 times 6, even if we get a 140 point pullback, which we will get, easy. Don't freak out. Doesn't mean you have to keep on holding your profits. You can get out of it and then re-enter back. And those alerts are always coming on a real-time basis. So that's what I'm trying to impress on you guys, all right? There's a lot of stuff going on in the market. I introduced a lot of small cap, a good bunch of unbelievable small cap stocks over the past couple of weeks, because that's what a lot of the action's happening. They're going nuts, whether it was what? Upside. Then we made money on the downside. WATT, the wireless charging company. Look at this. HTG Molecular Diagnostics. I found the news on briefing.com. I looked into the company. I said, okay, they look like they have something real. The stock was alerted. The stock was alerted somewhere around this level. And the freaking thing is at 4. Do the math. You got it at 250. It's at 4. That's $1.50. You're up 60 to 70%. No, that's just today, actually. We actually alerted all the way down here. But just today, you're up 60% on a stock. It doesn't have options. In that case, you'd be up like 500% on the options. So what? Somebody couldn't buy this at $3, at 250, 260, 270. I've been showing the charts and the alerts. and made themselves some money? I'm not here to dissect what people think. I've given up on that. So, this is just one example of many. And tonight I'm not going to spend the rest of this webinar, because I'm going to leave it open for Q&A, is on talking about what the enormous options ROI, return on investment performances have been, because you guys can all see that. Scroll through my Twitter feed. I don't delete things. I don't fake things. Read it. See yourself. Pull up the charts and look. Whether it be OSTK, whether it be the S&P 500, or any other different stocks. Do we see short-term pullbacks on certain things? Sure, we did. Weight Watchers was one of them. There were lottos that went down. Is the stock broken? No. Did the stock pull back? Yes. Maybe DJ Khaled didn't lose weight. This is a completely... This chart, in my opinion, is good to go. It's holding the 50 and the 34-day moving average. The internal stochastic is still curving up. That's all you need to know. Big buy volume on that news that DJ Khaled out of New York, and everyone doesn't know who DJ Khaled is. That's fine. He's a big rapper from New York. He's worth, I don't know, billions, but millions for sure. A very successful entrepreneur. And big celebrities who are very fat and obese, when they lose weight and they endorse a product, it normally goes up. I missed the last Weight Watchers run on Oprah. She lost, what, a frigging 5, 6, 7 pounds? I don't know. God bless her. Or more. Stock went up like 30%. Do I buy it on a weight watching thing kind of thing? Yeah, on these type of things, you listen to the news and do it, and then you look at the charts. Because this is not your atypical Tesla type of chart. It's holding the 50 and the 34. 45, 41 is basically a line in the sand. And worst case scenario, the thing goes to 44. Big frigging deal. This is, to me, the way I look at it, this is a consolidation triangle. And the stock will basically go like this. And it's going to happen just out of nowhere when DJ Khaled shows up and said, "Oh, I lost 15 pounds. Boom. It's a different type of thing. But I'm just giving you an example. But because I show, and this is a very important reminder to all my new members, free trial subscribers, all of you older members, or recent couple of months, you know. The older members have been with me since 2014, 2015, 2016. Most of you are new. Is I offer a variety of different types of stocks that I think have the potential to move higher. Small caps, mid caps, big caps. High beta momentum stocks, swing trades, trading on the indices, the SPX, the RUT, the QQQ. So you have a variety of things you need to do. How you manage your trades and stuff, that's your business. And that comes out of practice. You want to move on to the more advanced levels? Simple. You got to take the ACS advanced coaching session. It's really as simple as that. You want to keep on making the same goddamn mistakes every single time? Well, hopefully in 2018 you won't. Because if you keep on doing that, you're going to get fried. Mentally fried. Because 2018 is the final countdown for the retail trader who is an emotional trader. End of story. On that note, let me open it up. I open it up for Q&A. And feel free to ask any questions you'd like. And I will answer to my best of my abilities.
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Frank?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Todd. I'd just like to make a statement. I can't exactly remember, but it had to be months ago that you were telling us the direction of the market, the SPYs, and then
and
today.
And just to back you up, it's on my YouTube channel. what I
Yeah.
talked about months ago where the market is going to go. But please continue, sir.
Well, in what we noticed today was there was someone buying, you said that it potentially could go up to 275, the SPY. And
I said,
this
yeah,
morning, someone,
the charts are basically showing in the SPX, like I said, 278, 278.48, whatever, give or take a few points.
yeah.
Yeah, and I saw what you wrote. Yes.
Yeah, and there was someone that bought 175,000 SPY calls for 275 today.
Yep.
So I thought we knew the direction of the market before big players. I mean, that's pretty impressive to me. So
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I said to myself a long time ago that I got to start believing in my own bullshit. I mean, like we say in New York, because honestly speaking, I'm a pretty humble person. People who know me, all right? I'm a tough guy. I've gone through a lot of things in my life, and that's made me a better person. So I started to look at my charts, or many years ago, and I said, and I've gotten really good now. I'm like really robotic. Like one of the things Todd said to me the other day was, "You never like freak out," because I know what the downside is. And I know what things are technically, I'm looking at the internals and all that stuff, and I know what things are never in a free fall. Look, we have gone through Brexit. We have gone through the Trump win, and that night the market was on 1,000 points after hours, 800 points. Everything crashing till the halted it. Listen to my video a day later and 2 days later. What was going to happen? I said one thing. I said, the way the markets reversed from that after hours lows after the Trump win, and nothing political, I'm just giving you markets. This is going to be Brexit times 2, which means after Brexit, which was June of 2016, when the England left the European Union, the world's going to fall apart. Okay? We fell, we turned up. And I said, after what happened here, we're going to magnify that huge. In other words, the reversal is going to be huge. Well, the reversal went beyond my imagination. But am I that stupid to say, oh, we're going to continuously keep on going higher? No. We, as technicians, in my style of technical analysis, we staggered the move. And every day I look at it and said, okay, how far can we go from here, or how far can we fall from here? There is no blind obedience to being bullish. And I'm certainly not going to be a blind obedience to being bearish. Overall, global economy is doing terrific. This is a global recovery taking place, because we are not the only ones out there running the world, despite whatever we think. So thank you for mentioning that. And another thing I want to mention is okay, Michael Harrington, my good friend, says, a month or so ago, I thought you mentioned something about lunar cycles in the market. Any relation to the market performance in the supermoon of the last few days? If I misheard you, don't discuss that. It would only add. If I misheard you, don't discuss in that. It would. Okay, I don't want to talk about the lunar theory, but I do look at the lunar cycles on my iPhone under the app, which is. I'm going to tell you guys, and I will explain the lunar cycles and stuff only for people who are advanced coaching session, because there is a correlation, and I've seen it over the years. And I'm not some guy like sitting there like, chanting and, upside down yoga and like, oh, this is going to happen. But the lunar cycle has a direct effects on the market. And I have it. If you guys ever on the iPhone, you might want to download the app. It says moon phase calendar, and the super moon does, in answer to Mike's question, yes, the super moon does have an effect, and we are currently on the 4th day of the January calendar, and we are going to basically reach. We're pretty much, the full moon was on the 1st. of January, which is great. And we're going to basically slide into darkness in a couple of days, but I don't want to get into that, okay? But I do incorporate that in my own thinking. Here's the way you guys have to look at it. The S&P 500 right now is reaching some very elevated levels, okay? If it breaks out over this level here on the E-minis, which is 2731, roughly 2735 or so, we are going to do one of those crazy, as we have been doing, moves where it's just like, wow! Only reason that it happens on a technical basis is the institutional hedge fund shorts are just going to get clobbered. Remember, just like a long guy who loses his head and has to be because he's got a lot of money into a particular stock or the market and it breaks the support levels and keeps on falling, the same thing happens on the upside. Imagine if you turn this picture to the downside. Each level, you're like, whoa, where's the support? Where's the support? It keeps on falling. Well, the same crap is happening on the upside right now. So the max upside that I see, as I've shown on my charts, and that's why I do charts, is here. Basically, approximately 2741, which translates into 2748 or so, or 2746 on the S&P 500. There is no sign of any material deterioration right now. And here is the day count that you guys need to know. And of course, I'm not just going to tell you this and walk away. Because I'd like to walk away one day and see how you guys interpret my charts without all my alerts and stuff. I know some of you do. Great. So, the day count is this. The first 5 to 6 and max 7 days of a new month is when billions of dollars head into the market in the form of 401k contributions, pension funds, and other managed portfolios that have to put money into the market by law. Remember, almost majority of you have 401ks, public pensions like CalPERS, California Retirement Fund, which is the largest in the world, TIAA CREF, New Jersey Pension Fund, New York state pension funds. Everyone has a duty and a liability to pay the pensioners, right? They have to put money between the first, generally speaking, to the 6th. In other words, the first week, trading week of the month. So let's do the day count. The first trading day of this year was the 2nd. The second trading day was the 3rd. The 3rd trading day is today, the 4th. The 4th trading day is the 5th, which is tomorrow. The 5th trading day is, somebody fill in the gap. What is the 5th trading day of the month, of the new month? Come on, guys. Ask your kids if you don't know the answer. What is the 5th trading day of the month? Somebody step up and tell me.
Monday?
Duh. What is the date?
8.
What is the date?
Monday.
Yes, you're correct.
8.
I apologize. You're correct. What is the date? The 8th. What is the 6th trading day? The 9th. Somewhere between the 8th and the 9th, this market will reach max upside. And I'm very tactical. I go short on the S&P. We went short on the S&P on Friday when the candles were breaking. Okay? When this was going on. We bought puts at 2. We sold it at 4. No, we bought puts at like 1 and change. Intraday stuff. They went to 4, 5. We were out around that level. That's a 300% return on your options performance. You know what happened to them at the end of the day? Did anyone see where those puts went? when this happened on Friday, we basically took this much in. They went from about $1.50
Yeah.
to $9, guys.
Yeah.
Did I feel great about it? No. I'm like, God. Because this last massive fall that started happening between 3 and 4 was it. But we had other winners and all this stuff going on, and I didn't focus. But still, 1.5 to 4 to 5 alone is beautiful. It's like buying a stock at $1.50 and you sell it at 9 by the end of the day. And by the way, is this the first time you have done that? No, we've done it many times. That's huge. Because that's 500%. It's 6 times and it translates into 500%. 500% on your money. Did we know exactly that was going to happen? Not really. But when this candle started appearing, then obviously everything let go. And nobody was around to buy anything. And we were buying things based on other tactical charts that I put out there. And then we opened up. Retested, and see you later. We're here right now. So, in conclusion, what I want to basically say is, and I think I have a bunch of charts here quickly to scroll through. This is your NASDAQ. Okay, this was the big fat breadth thrust, massive bullish engulfing breakout, beginning of the year, right after they sold the crap out of Amazon and Google and stuff. So the only words of wisdom that I can give many of you who don't know how the real game works, the machines will always make sure that you are not in the trade before it happens. What Cluedesy Trading does, we place ourselves in the trade before it happens. And we sell before everybody gets super excited. We sometimes leave a little bit of the upside profits on the table. So what? Second word of wisdom. What your opinion is, what my opinion is, means nothing. Just because you know something's going to happen on something doesn't mean the stock is going to do that, because it most probably is factored into the price of the stock. The best stocks, when they're moving on a technical basis, are the ones there's no news and it's moving. Because I can assure you that within 24 to 48 hours, the news will come out. And by that time, we'd probably be taking some tactical short-term profits off the table. Guys, real professional trading, that the way I do it, doesn't always jive with people who are emotionally and they're smart people. Smart guys, smart members. It doesn't make sense to them. There's an old saying, thank me. The biggest compliment in investing and trading is when somebody thanks you after the trade is done. Or somebody says, wow, I don't need thanks. I don't need compliments. I need all of you to wake up, smell the coffee, get really focused as much as you can, take the ACS sessions, and make some goddamn money. We're at some all-time highs. Good old Donald, that's what I call him because I'm a New Yorker, is screaming, we're going to go to 30,000. And 90% of traders out there, if not, I would say that, including a whole bunch of our members, haven't made any real money. So what the heck is going on? And this is on top of the fact that I'm constantly delivering very, very powerful trades, profits, and everything. Yet, the majority are sitting on the sidelines. Guys, if 2018 is not the year of change for you, don't bother putting your money in the US financial markets. Just walk away. Just go buy frigging Bitcoin or gamble in some casino out there. Dead serious, guys. Listen to what I'm saying, okay? I'm 52 years old. I probably got more energy than a 30-year-old. And I goddamn look better than most 30-year-olds, okay? And I'm grateful to God every day for what we do. But for God's sakes, don't do this. Don't put your money, hard earned or whatever earned, okay, or given, in doing stupid things all the time. I want the majority to participate in what we do. That is my God honest plea to all of you members, new and old. You're not going to be right all the time. But boy, if you follow my charts, if you understand and take the effort to sign up for those sessions and listen to my free webinars that are on my YouTube channel, you're going to see the difference. And nothing will excite you more, not my voice. What's going to excite you more when you get these massive returns under your belt? Here is a chart of Roku. Roku was down about 4.25 because it was downgraded. Did the chart change? Absolutely no. This is your wide, broad channel. The best time to buy it, if it comes down there, I doubt it, because there is a positive divergence going on here, and I want to talk about it right now. Okay? And the stock still looks like it wants to hit the upper end of the channel, which is 60.88. Alta, beauty. Yeah, you could short it a little bit. And we sold a lot of it, like here, I alerted. Stock pulled back to about 240. Then the Chinese firecracker reversal hammer happened. And the stock is up here wanting to go higher with positive green buy volume. Because the final, and I put all my comments out there, I don't want to repeat it, but I'll repeat it. The final pattern completion really takes place at around 256, even though this is the first level of the first pattern completion. How much money did the Alta traders, and I know a bunch of you did it, make since just the end of the year? 222 to 247. I didn't want to even get into the percentages. It's sickening with small amounts of money. So ask yourself what the heck you're doing wrong for the ones who are not in these type of trades. Here's a monthly chart, monthly, of the burrito of good old Chipotle. Do I even give a crap about Chipotle? No, I give a crap about the chart. This chart will, at one point or another, even if it comes down to 257 again, I doubt it, but let's say it does, it will land up to 350. That's going to be the first major sell zone, a massive downtrend line. And a full pattern completion, whenever it happens, might take 3 months or 4 months, will be at 500. Mark my words. I don't have to prove anything because I've proven things big time. This is a very defined chart. So one can buy the June, July options if they want. Remember, you don't have to buy like everything I'm putting across, because I'm doing a lot of like tactical short-term stuff. You can look at my charts and decide, okay, I like the chart. I'm going to go out there 5 months. I'm going to buy that. Use my charts as a major tool and make your own decisions too. And then play some of my alerts that I'm putting out there. That's what smart people do. But this is okay. Let's take a look at, what can I say? Overstock. Consistent winner. Stock goes down a little bit from 73.66 to 71. Ooh, the stock's going down. Ooh. What kind of garbage is that? Look at my charts I'm putting across. Does this look like something that's going to crash and burn unless something terrible happens? Like anything can happen to a stock. That's why it's called risk assets. But in general, this is a very defined, and we played this whole move too between staggered profits. This is a very defined dragon bullish W formation. So it pulls back a little bit, so what? It's going to get here. This baby is going to 82. It's going to test the highs. And 5 points is another, what, 100% plus on the options? Wake up, guys. Okay, time to wake up, seriously. Because at this point, some of you who are doing the same old ridiculous stuff that you've been doing and missing out on massive trades, it's time to really slap yourself on your face and say, you know what, I can't keep on doing this. And if you keep on doing the stupid price chasing, monkey on a hot tin roof, SOA, sitting on you know what type of routine all the time, stop trading. Stop trading. Seriously. And trust me, everything that I tell you guys, I practice myself. You're not listening to somebody who's just like saying it just for the heck of it. I've done stupid things. I've done some stupid things in 2017 which pissed the crap out of me. I have missed, after making decent money on Priceline, I have missed those monster trades from start, from A to Z. I have never been on Priceline from A to Z, even though I've called the shots all the time. My goal for 2018 is I want to stick with those type of monster trades where option goes from 4 to 60. Do the frigging math. You put 4,000 in, you take 60,000 bucks out. None of you have ever done those type of trades. Okay? My goal is to maximize my charting till where I put out there where it goes. That's my goal, because I have faults too. This is Apple. Charts are basically okay. Yes, there was a big reversal hammer right there, but didn't change anything. It didn't change anything. This also is a dragon bullish formation. The stochastics are saying nothing changed. They're still pointing higher. So that's it, guys. Anyone have any quick questions before I sign off? Gentlemen, no ladies tonight, but good people. Any quick questions? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. I must have been so good, man. It's just stunned you guys like into silence. But listen, let's put it this way. We are the real deal here. One day, I would love my subscription service to grow. Absolutely. I'm a business guy. My main trading income comes from my own trading book. Period. That's it. But I would love to have 1,000 members. Who wouldn't? And we'll get there. But that's not my effort day long. My effort is to produce the content that's actionable, that makes us all money. If you guys keep on wasting all that hard work and effort that I'm putting through in the middle of the most volatile markets we have gone through, it hasn't been a straight line up on the markets, despite all the garbage you hear on CNBC and the other media circles. It has been a difficult market in 2017. And 2018 is going to be far more difficult if you keep on sticking to the same old garbage price chasing habits. That I can guarantee you guys. And final note, I'm saying to everyone, start focusing on my chart. Start learning. Start signing up for the ACS. I have never been a price gouger. I always keep the prices on my service at a very moderate level. Given the performance that I've given, I should be charging $200-300 a month. But that's not my goal. My goal is to educate all of you so you see the market in a different way. It takes time. I understand that. It takes time. Try to be a heck of a lot more robotic than you guys are right now. On that note, have a great evening. Friday is Friday. It's options expiration, all that good stuff. So it's going to be like, back and forth, maintain your profits, and we'll move on from there. So we're looking at basically the early part of next week for a tradable top. What that means is the market's going to ease. That's my final word. God bless you all. This session will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. I hope it helps some of you guys, or all of you. And God bless our great country. Good night, guys.